Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for coming. We are here at SV2's fall gathering, The Power of Voice. I'm Jen Ratay, Executive Director of the Silicon Valley Social Venture Fund, commonly known as SV2.
And I'm Bill Brownell, SV2 Partner and Board Chair. And Jen and I are really thrilled to see all of you here this evening. Thanks for coming. We have a lot of SV2 partners in the audience. We have our grantees, some of whom you'll hear from shortly, and other community leaders and friends. So thank you for coming.
Tonight is about spending time together as a community, catching up with old friends and meeting new ones who share common values, passions, and a drive for impact. We'll also highlight some of SV2's upcoming programs, and you'll meet SV2's newest inspiring grantees, Literacy for Environmental Justice, Silicon Valley Urban Debate League, and Global Press Institute. Each of these SV2 grantees helps others realize and amplify the power of their voices, a critical ingredient in social change. These SV2 grantees are improving lives here in the Bay Area and around the world, and we look forward to inviting them up on stage very soon. In the spirit of amplifying your own voices for good tonight, I invite you to take out your phones or your tablets if you have them, and feel free to tweet. I've already seen some of you do that. Our Twitter handle is SV2 Partnership, and then our hashtag for tonight is Power of Voice. Those are both in your program.
So SV2 is a community of about 200 individuals and families who come together to find and invest in promising social ventures. And as a part of the process, we also improve our ability around giving and our learning around giving. Working together, we're proud to have funded over 80 social ventures and nonprofits over the last decade and a half, many of whom have gone on to achieve significant scale and impact in the work they do.
Just this past year, with the leadership of many in the room tonight, I see SV2 awarded nearly $450,000 in grants and impact investments. Woohoo! It was a record year in terms of partner numbers and also our grant dollars, so thank you. Just as important, SV2 partners supplemented SV2's grants with hundreds of thousands of dollars of additional follow-on funding, and then also gifted their time and talents, providing our grantees over 1,000 hours of skilled volunteer support. Our current grantees served more than 100,000 individuals and families, helping them improve their lives through work that, for examples, expanded access to quality preschool in San Mateo County, increased the literacy and well-being of children and families in the Mayfair neighborhood of East San Jose, sustainable businesses and livelihoods for those living in poverty in rural Africa. Again, just a few examples of the ways that our current grantees are improving lives of so many, and at the same time, creating powerful, proven models. You should have on your chair our hot off the press impact report, so you can read more about our grantees and our impact there. It looks like this.
So by learning together, SV2 partners change as well. While we impact the grantees, we also change. Much as I have changed over 4 years in working at SV2 as a partner and doing work here. And as this chart shows, a partner survey from last spring, partners feel that as they work with SV2, they become more knowledgeable about community needs. They become more strategic, more confident, and more collaborative in their philanthropic giving. And also they accelerate their personal journeys towards being social impact leaders. And speaking of social impact leaders, I'd like to take a moment to thank my fellow SV2 board members and other partner leaders who power SV2. Pictured here. SV2 is truly partner powered, and we could not do the work that we do without these partner leaders.
So what's coming up in the year ahead for us? We're pleased to be offering a diverse suite of experiential giving programs. There's a one-pager that looks a little like this at the registration table that you can take as your cheat sheet on your way out. Some of you probably know our impact investment round and our education learning year have just kicked off this month, so it's not too late to get involved and jump in. In November, we're pleased to offer our first of 2 fast-paced lightning grant rounds, and these will be focused for the first time on affordable housing in the Bay Area, critical issue. Then in January, we'll launch our classic grant round focused on another new issue area to SV2, economic opportunity and employment. We'll also be offering our Teens Philanthropy Program, our SV2 Kids Family Service opportunities, and frequent learning programs on a whole host of topics, including fascinating yet sobering new research on the state of Silicon Valley philanthropy and nonprofits, how each of us can redefine power and privilege in the funder-fundee relationship, and how we can invest our money in ways that are increasingly aligned with our core values. Just a few examples.
Another exciting development at SV2 this year is the launch of the Visionary Leadership Circle, a new generation of major donor partners who are investing in SV2's mission, our sustainable future, and the power of our collective impact. I'd like to recognize these early founding members for their foresight, generosity, and belief in SV2, and also the pioneering longer-term major donor partners of SV2, which are shown on the right-hand side. This group should help to sustain SV2 into the future and ensure our success. If any of you are interested in the Visionary Leadership Circle, please follow up with myself or Tony or Kelly or Lisa.
Great. All right.
As part of the number of SV2 program innovations that Jen talked about, one important one is around impact investing. Last year, we did a pilot round on impact investing, which was aimed at extending partner learning into this important area of social impact with new financial tools and new targets in terms of the social enterprises that we look at. We had a pilot round where we had a fairly large group of partners that came together. We researched these social enterprises, we assessed them, we debated them, and we ultimately made 3 impact investments, 2 in the education space and 1 in the area of climate change. So we'd like to take a moment and hear from our initial round of impact investees.
Learning Genie.
I love the Learning Genie app because when I am not here with my daughter, I see exactly what she's doing. What parent wouldn't feel happy when you're seeing your kid playing, smiling, having a good time, learning all the things that are important?
Thanks to Learning Genie, I believe that my son knows the body parts because when I play that song at home, he points to the body parts.
Learning Genie has definitely improved the communication with our parents because we're able to have daily reports sent to them on diapers, meals, food, nap time, even their moods, as well as activities that we do throughout the day. So they're able to see pictures and documentation and different things that they're doing while they're away from them.
I love Learning Genie.
Hello. All right. Your teacher tells me you've been learning about soil. Is that right?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm here to talk to you about soil. Look at that. Have you ever seen a green rock like that?
No. No
And
one.
look, this rock has other rocks inside it.
Awesome. I've seen those.
And this one came out of a volcano. And then look at this one.
When you get to high school, sometimes we're having to break through barriers that were started many years ago. They're still stuck in that mode of, I'm not very smart, I can't do this, or who needs math.
What does the output need to be?
I decided to participate in the NEPRIS program because I can't take very many field trips. And it seemed like this would be a great opportunity to actually talk to people in the field.
We want to show you how pneumatics is used in the assembly of cars and trucks.
Again, here is the example for a pneumatic device. There's a huge difference what you read in books and when you see a live example of a pneumatic application or using pneumatic drives to move things or to lift things, gives you a better feel and you see the theoretical aspect come to life. If I can even motivate one kid to become an engineer in the near future, it means I've done my job.
And that's where Nepris comes in. We have created an online marketplace that makes it easy for companies to do education outreach. We're providing teachers access to professionals. Nepris matches classroom requests to the skills of professionals, enables live interactions with industry experts, provides access to archived session videos, and is building an active online community of industry and education users.
The problem that we want to solve is to make it really simple for teachers to be able to reach out to industry to create those millions of moments of discovery. What Nepris does is really important for kids today. They don't know what really happens in the workplace. Why do they have to learn calculus? Who uses it to do what, right? So if we are not making those connections, we're not influencing the kids to make the right choices.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of PastureMap.
Hi, I'm George Lee, CTO and co-founder, and here are my chickens. So I used to be a tech lead and manager at Twitter and Google, focusing on analytics, and I started to learn about the different problems in food and agriculture and wanted to direct my skills towards solving some of these challenges. And I've also been investing in different food-related businesses and entered the U.S. State Innovation Challenge, developing software for farmers and winning the grand prize earlier this year. And I'm excited to work with Christine now to develop better software for ranchers.
Similarly, I had a business background at McKinsey and at KKR, building operations efficiency software for their portfolio companies. And I have struggled with food allergies all my life. The farmers in my local food shed are really important to me, and so a couple of years ago I founded PastureMap to help small and medium local farmers scale up their operations and be more efficient. And we're really excited about being investees of SV2, not just because of the dollars, but the beyond the dollar support. For me, even though I have an MBA from Stanford, it's pretty great to have such senior executives around the table helping me with everything from strategy to go-to-market, figuring out our break-even plan, and helping me set up my board. So just having very senior executives with business experience around the table who are also aligned with our values is a pretty rare combination even in Silicon Valley. So we're really pleased and honored to be part of the SV2 community.
It's a great group, and I know for a fact, like Tony over there, SV2 Partners really enjoyed the process of getting to know these companies. We learned a lot, and from the board perspective, the number one goal really last year on this new initiative was return on learning. So very much achieved this bar, and we're proud to have these companies in our portfolio, really excited about their social and environmental impact.